Representative Yvette Clarke out of Brooklyn, New York. You know, she is the head of the Congressional Black Caucus. She's a first generation Jamaican American. Just to make sure to give her background. Yvette Clarke is very pro-immigration. She's not pro-Black America at all. She's focused so much on immigration. Immigrants are her thing. Now, there was a clip that came out of her speaking about her district and redistricting. But I want you to literally hear what this woman is going to say. And if you're an FBA, you're just going to run you hot. Let's go ahead and check this out.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. We have a diaspora that can absorb a significant number of these migrants. And when I hear colleagues talk about, the doors of the inn being closed, no room in the inn, I'm saying, I need more people in my district, but just for redistricting purposes. And those members could clearly fit here.
Yvette Clarke, she wants the migrants to come into the community because she's worried more about her seat. She wants to use migrants to protect her congressional seat. So she's saying, bring more of them in here to my district so I can be protected because I'm pro-immigration, right? That's what she says. She's pro-immigration. So they'll vote for me. Here's the issue. This is why nothing gets done for FBA. It's because you have people like that, Yvette Clarke, in office that's doing everything but focusing on the issues of FBAs in Brooklyn. FBAs in Brooklyn, this is why nothing happens for you with gentrification. She's not out here fighting for your jobs. She's not fighting for FBA businesses so they can get some of that money from the city, grants and anything else that's out there. She's not out there advocating that the NYPD do what's right to FBAs. She's not talking about how FBAs are treated on Rikers Island. She's not talking about any of those things. She's sitting up here worried about immigrants and protecting her seat. This is why I told all of you, FBA in particular, all of us need to be registered to vote. And I told you many times before, first of all, our ancestors fought for that. So, hey, the minimum we can have is a registration card. There are three things you could do with voting. And she's on the local level. So you really can affect her. More so than that presidential election, that mess of that electoral college, which I'm sorry, that's a rigged system to me. It should be the popular vote and that's it. The three things with voting, either you can sit it out. That's one strategy. You can protest vote, say, I'm going to vote the other side just to get you out, right? Or I'm going to show up to a primary and I'm going to primary you and get you out that way. And so whoever win after that, then that is what it is, right? Let's say you primary her. Now she's out. That's an easy way to get out, is primarying her. Let's say, hey, all the FBAs show up to the primary and vote for any other Democrat but her. Vote for them. That way we primary her out. But a lot of times in some of these seats, they don't even have a challenger. Shoot, she had no challenger, man. Run it, put somebody in there. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to sign up and run against her and primary her out. But let's say if you can't primary her out, then the next strategy, if you want to do a protest vote, then you vote for the other side. Then the third way you can vote is say, hey, okay, we got our candidate. Now all FBAs is going to vote for this one candidate. We're not voting for nobody else. We're voting in a block for this particular candidate, right? People like Yvette Clarke got to go. So either the only way you're going to affect her is either sitting it out, primarying her, or if you can't primary her, protest vote her out. I would say protest vote her out. That way she knows who did it. They got her out. But we can't get anything with this Congressional Black Caucus because they're focusing on everybody else but black people. See, when you look at immigrants, she's advocating for them. This is why the immigrants are getting so much money. This is why they get so much set-asides, because they have congressional members pushing for them, pulling for them. Who's pulling for FBA? Who's fighting for us? Nobody fights for us. Name me one congressman or woman that you know, man, they stand 10 toes down for FBA. Man, they keep it 100 all the time. I can't think of one. I cannot think of one black politician that I could say that about confidently that's in Congress. And that's sad. Yeah, you got a bunch of Congressional Black Caucus members. And your sister girl, Jasmine Crockett, she running around doing what she normally do, talking about everything else, but she'll start off with black, then she'll go to Latino, then she'll go to minority, people of color, and then she'll say all kind of other things, right? But ultimately, she's not working for black people. She'll be sassy and all that. And, I know some black people like that. Like, oh, y'all love Jasmine. Oh, she get them told. Man, if you got sisters right in your neighborhood can get somebody told. We don't need somebody to get somebody told. We need somebody to bring some tangibles back for FBA. That's what we need, tangibles. We don't need sass. We need tangibles. There's enough sisters that sassy all day long. If sassiness would bring back tangibles, then I'd be like, I'd be the biggest Jasmine Crockett fan. Her roasting different white women, that doesn't do nothing. That may get viral and people may laugh about it, but that doesn't bring tangibles to FBA. So you tell Jasmine Crockett what things you doing that's tangibly for FBA. You calling Trump names or you calling whoever names is not bringing us nothing home. Now, she's a representative out of Texas in the Dallas area. What is she doing for FBAs over there? Our representation has to be held accountable, but it's going to take us to hold them accountable. Y'all can talk about AIPAC and all that mess you want to. All they doing is giving them money. They not in control how FBAs vote. It's on if FBA is really sick and tired of the issues and problems that we have with these politicians, then we'll get our behind up and say, okay, Yvette Clarke, your election is when? Oh, is it next year? Oh, you out of there. You out of there. You gone. We're not going to put up with nobody that's on this pro-immigration tip. Nope, you out of there. Then she would know FBAs mean business. And even if you are an immigrant, let me talk to you. Do you know that when FBAs really get some rights, when we get reparations and different things like that, y'all benefit directly off of that? Any immigrant that's against FBA, you're really being against yourself. If you look at, because of the wins of the civil rights movement, that's the reason why you're even in this country. You directly benefited off of the civil rights movement. After the civil rights movement, a lot of the Western powers they walked away from the colonization of y'all homelands. Did you know that? They walked straight away from it because it wasn't a good look anymore to have y'all colonized. So y'all directly benefited off of the fight of FBA. When we stood up and put pressure on South Africa, the apartheid government, trying to help from abroad their freedom. People benefit all the time off of FBA. So when we're saying Yvette Clarke got to go, then immigrants need to say, you know what, let me join with FBAs on that one. Because listen, if all y'all trying to claim black now, well, get with the FBAs and say, hey, how we voting? How are we voting? I want to vote. I want to vote with black people, right? Since y'all claiming black now, a lot of you have amnesia when you're saying you wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? People like that is not going to do nothing for black people. Got to go. Black immigrants. If FBA gets up now reparations. Let me talk about that. I know some of you may not like reparations because you won't qualify for it, but in the end, you still would benefit off of reparations too. Because black folks, like I said, when they travel or do different things, then hey, they may come to your countries, you benefit. How we spend money in businesses or whatever, you benefit too off of reparations. Some of you married to FBAs, hey, you benefit that way. So it still be a benefit to you with reparations. Supporting FBA as an immigrant, especially as a black immigrant, it's a win-win for you. Now, them other immigrants, I can see them having a problem because they won't benefit. But black immigrants can. And I'm trying to teach y'all that. You can benefit. But people like Yvette Clarke, we got to get her out. She got to go. Anybody talking that pro-immigration got to go. Because to me, if you're a black person, you're pro-immigration, you're a doggone traitor, political traitor at this point. Because we know immigration does not benefit FBA. So if I hear immigration out of any black politician's mouth, that's a no vote for me, period. We need tangibles. We don't need more immigration because immigration haven't brought one dime to FBA.